Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to talk about January recap, where I talk about 5 things that I wanted to discuss with you guys. I've talked about this in the past. It's almost kind of like a favorites of some sort. So there are 5 categories. First is going to be home and tech. Second is going to be luxury. Oh, I can't do that. Third, wow, that's hard. Third is going to be fashion and beauty. 4 is going to be entertainment. And the last is going to be the favorite moment of the month. And after I had added that in previous, vlogs or recaps, I really liked being able to think about how I spent that month and what things really stuck out to me. So I love adding that to these recaps, and I hope you like it as well. But before we get started, my name is Richelle. I love luxury, I love high bay things. So if that is up your alley, help your girl out by subscribing. Ring the bell as well so you get notified whenever I get new videos. And let's start with number 1, home and tech. I have a couple things, but the number 1 standout thing for January was the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So I had purchased this. I had got this for myself for my birthday in December, and as soon as I got it, as soon as I charged it, I hit the ground running. I've watched a couple videos here and there, bought additional accessories, but this one camera is just absolutely the best. I also use it to film some TikToks as well, and the quality, I feel I like it better than my iPhone 14 Pro Max. I just been loving this camera. It looks fantastic outside. The picture is clear. It's so easy to use. I've even convinced some other people to even buy them, and I was lucky enough to get it and wait at Costco. That's something I didn't know that they would have, and kind of happy that they did, because I got the creator combo for a really fantastic price, in my opinion. I got it for $499.99, and the only thing that I really didn't get that the creator combo has for over $670 is the microphone, but I feel like the volume on there is fine either way. I'm not very well versed with cameras, but this Osmo DJI Pocket has been fantastic. I highly recommend it if you are definitely looking for a low-key quiet vlog camera. I love it, hands down, highly recommend. The second thing, I got it earlier this year. It is a Beast blender. I got a gift card for Macy's, so I'm not really a Macy's shopper, so pleasantly surprised that they had these blenders there. I actually was not in a market for a blender. I have a Vitamix. However, my husband wanted one, so he got a Ninja, and I was like, look, maybe I want one, because initially it was gonna share, but I was like, no, I think I want one of my own. So I tried the Beast, and it is visually aesthetic. It's beautiful, it's powerful. I've been using it at least every week because I don't like to drink espressos every day. So when I'm at home, I like to make it in shake form for my Rise mushroom coffee. So I've been enjoying it. I have not had issues with it yet. It's a beautiful blender that it's one of those where you can have it on your counter and it's just beautiful. So I'd recommend the Beast blender as well. The last tech thing that I have is we bought a Ninja slushy machine a couple months ago, and it's been fantastic. It's so great for Hawaii weather, especially because it is summer all year round. But these slushy machines, they're just, I've seen many other ones, but the Ninja one, it performs the best, the fastest. We've tried so many recipes on this. Like I made like my own version of Orange Julius. We've even made like guava slushies. You can do alcohol ones as well, which we haven't tried yet, but this slushy machine is fantastic. I would highly recommend. It's such a great treat to have, and especially if you're entertaining, it's great to have as well, because it's always going to be on tap for as long as you want it to be, and it's just fantastic. It's such a great thing to have, especially if there's children, or you want to just have really great pick-me-up fun drink. I'd recommend the Ninja slushie. And then one random thing for this is a stool. Okay, so it's no secret that I had trouble walking, still kind of do, but much more improved. The stool has helped immensely around the house. So I was not able to lift these 3 to 5 pound water jugs because of my issues. So having the stool to be able to lift it to the stool and then flip it over has been fantastic. And in case my legs are not stable enough to be, you know, so low for long periods of times, it's just helped me so much, especially with kind of like rolling around from place to place if my legs are so tired, or you know, if I'm cleaning like the bathroom or I need to get low. It's just been really helpful to have. And it's just, I'm not the only one who uses it, because it's just easier. For some reason, stools make it easy. I don't have the most aesthetic looking one. However, it does its job. I can get a prettier one if I want to, but I've just been loving it. And the last piece for the home and tech is going to be this really inexpensive little light. It's from Weston Arrow. I got it from Target. Everything I talk about, I'll try to link below so it makes it easier for you. It makes me happy to go into the office, turn it on, and it's just like a wave of different lights that kind of circulate. There's different functions, but I just love the function that I have it on, where it just changed colors, you know, and it has a remote control and everything. I just have been really loving it. It's inexpensive. It's $20, and I've just been using it every time I'm in there. It's such great mood lighting. You probably had seen it in like some of my vlogs, but it's just such a cute, easy thing to have for a mood lifter. Now moving on to 2, which is luxury. I'm just gonna say all the Murakami pieces that I picked up in January are my favorite. That's just it. Everything that I picked up, I love it, and I am happy. I have been using it throughout this past month. I'm wearing one right now, just been absolutely loving it. So of course that has to be on my favorites for this month. I just love it. Beautiful, cute. That's all I have to say about that. The second one isn't really much of a luxury, but I guess it is kind of a luxury to have it, and it is the Labubu craze. I did not want to start at all. I was not as interested. I was like, you know what, this is so cute for everybody else, but I made a dumbass move and bought a box from StockX to give away as gifts, and I kept whatever left over. The completist in me could not stop. So luckily I'm not as into them as I could possibly be. Like, I still do really want like these big ones. I'm not gonna buy them. My friend even offered to give me some of the Coke ones, but I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Just because I know if he gives me one, I'm gonna want more. So the Labubu craze is real. I have quite a few, no secrets. So if you want to, you know, give your girl some secrets, my post address is located down below. But I feel like it's a luxury, and cute luxury. And the last piece for my luxury is going to be this Celine little pouch that I had picked up pre-loved in January. I actually use it for my Osmo Pocket, but look at this doctor type of opening that it has, and that's why I just decided to use this for my Osmo Pocket, is because it holds everything. So I have like an extra lens, I got like this magnetic clip thing, and then I have the extra battery, and everything fits in here, as well as the Osmo Pocket as well. If I had it up here, I'd show it to you, but it fits everything in here. This you can definitely use for makeup and whatever, but I felt like this has the best opening for my Osmo, because the other item that I use to carry all of my like camera things if I'm on the go is too big, and because the Osmo is such a perfect size, this fits nicely, and she's still just so beautiful. So I'm so happy I got this for such a steal as well. 3 for fashion and beauty. It's mostly going to be beauty, health type of things in this one, not so much fashion. I didn't really get too many fashion things this past month except for whatever I got from the Louis Vuitton Murakami release. So this part here, the first one is Ouai leave-in conditioner. I didn't realize how important leave-in conditioners were until I tried this sample. I actually really like it for whenever I air dry my hair. It leaves my hair feeling soft, nourished. I don't know if there is a Oribe version of it. However, if there is, I might just follow in suit and just use all the same hair product. But the Ouai leave-in conditioner smells beautiful, works nicely, and it leaves my hair soft, and really it makes it look so nourished that I feel like my hair looks a little bit more dark. Second thing for this portion is going to be collagen, and in particular I've been using Orgain collagen, pre and probiotic, I believe. I'm not saying that it fully helped with my struggles in walking, but ever since I started that, and the second thing that I started was a Lune Matrix, it's a nerve matrix type of like supplement. It's been helping me exponentially with walking better. I feel like stairs are a little bit easier to tackle. Sitting up and all that is easier, because when I did get some MRI scans done, they did mention that mobility, and as you age, you start losing a lot of collagen, and you start getting and forming arthritis. So I was watching Bobby Approved, and he talked about how he had issues with his knee. He's not specifically saying that starting to take collagen helped him, but he had a surgery scheduled for his knee, but after taking collagen he didn't have that problem anymore. So I'm hoping in the next few months, if I continue doing all my collagen and all these things, that I would be able to walk at 100% and not need assistance while going up the stairs or anything. That would be so great. But those were the last parts for fashion and beauty. Entertainment. So I have two entertainment pieces for you, and one is an anime. I've talked about anime before on here. I love like Harry Potter. I love like magic, sorcery. I love like all those things. So there was this anime that on Netflix that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. It is called 𝓭𝓼𝓬𝓪𝓲𝓬. And it is hilarious because it is like a dumbed down version of Hogwarts, and there's magic, and it's just really funny because he's just a really innocent, sweet kid who isn't very like humorous. He's pretty dry, and it's just adorable. And he doesn't have any magic, but he's been training every day up to his now on becoming strong, and that becomes what his magic power is. So I'm hoping for a season 2 because it was so funny. But if you're looking for something lighthearted, cute, and funny, I would say watch 𝓭𝓼𝓬𝓪𝓲𝓬. I just thought it was funny. And the second part is you probably watched it, guarantee. It is Squid Games 2. Yes, I know a lot of people say the first one is better. Absolutely. A lot of the times when movies or seasons or series have a second, third, fourth season, the first is always the best. But the reason why I really love this is because Big Bang's T.O.P., he plays Thanos on Squid Games. He is fantastic. He's not the best actor in the world, but he was funny, he was entertaining. I felt like if this is his personality in real life, real time, he could be free. He's had some challenges with his own career in the last decade or so. So I'm happy to see him play this role where he looks incredibly happy. Like even when I watch him on interviews talking about it, I feel like he still holds back a lot. But I've watched him in other variety shows and stuff, and he's just very entertaining. So I felt in a nostalgic point, I really like Squid Games 2 because I really do love Big Bang, and T.O.P. is one of my favorites in that band, or he's no longer a part of it, but he's just fantastic. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed Squid Games 2. I can't wait for the second or the third series to come out in June, so I enjoyed it. I would say if you are not into the Squid Games, or if you're not into lots of blood, gore, probably don't watch it, but it was funny to me. And there's not many times where I would watch something twice, sometimes even 3 times in a row, and this is one where I've actually watched a couple times already. And the last segment of this video is the favorite moment of January. Obviously, the first one is going to be the Murakami Louis Vuitton release. Yes, I know, again, I'm talking about it again. However, I really enjoyed it because, one, I haven't really been shopping with Louis Vuitton in a very long time. So, good to know that I can pick up where I left off, where I really was going there a lot, really loving it. And then I took a huge break, and good to know that, you know, my CA is still there. He still helps me the same way. He knows my style, and he knows that this is something that I take seriously as a client. So, I mean, I'm not very crazy about like the packaging, not getting it, this, that. I'm just happy with the product in itself. It's not the packaging that I want, it's the items. So I'm so blessed and so happy that he was able to give me everything and more. And he made my wish list come to life and then some. So it was just so great seeing, you know, something from the early 2000s come back, and I'm able to kind of relive that hype as I did back then, or probably even more so. And the last piece would probably be my company dinner with my coworkers. It's no secret, I've not worked in a couple months because it was hard for me to walk. And we usually have, like, you know, Christmas celebration dinners every year, as many do, you know, as many other companies does. But I didn't think I was going to get invited this year because I missed out on the biggest season, which is, you know, the last quarter of the year. However, they welcomed me back with open arms. We went to this restaurant called 𝓭𝓲𝓷𝓽𝓪, and it's one of my favorite yakiniku places in Hawaii. Meat is fantastic, food is fantastic, but you know what's even more fantastic? The vibes. Spending time with them outside of work is not something that I object to. I like them that much that I don't mind hanging out with them or seeing them outside of work. But it's just a good way for everybody to relax, let their hair down, you know, talk, have conversation outside of the work setting. So I thought that was really fun, and I enjoy them. They're like, you know, work family is usually your second family, and this is a family that I don't ever mind being a part of. So that had to top my January favorite moment list. But guys, that was it for this January recap. I hope you guys had a great January. It's already February. Can you believe it? We're 2 months into the year now, and hopefully February is going to be as great as January. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video.